So what is sewage? The water containing waste is called sewage. Okay, the water containing waste is called sewage. Today we will discuss on waste water treatment. How to treat sewage. So the process at the wastewater treatment plant. So how this wastewater treatment refers, this we will discuss today in this class. Okay, so let's start the process and see how the process at the wastewater treatment plants occur. Okay, so now here some pictures are there. Okay, uh, it is screen bar. Okay, then green tank, then large tank. Okay, so some real pictures are there in your textbook. Now the whole process I will try to explain you with the flow diagrams. Okay, flow chart diagrams. So let's start that. So waste water treatment plant. Wastewater treatment refers to the process of removing contaminants from wastewater. So the main purpose is to remove contaminants. Okay. So it includes physical, chemical, and biological process. Okay. What include physical, chemical, and biological process. Okay. So these three processes are used to remove physical, chemical, and biological contaminants. The wastewater generated from our homes or factories is taken into the ground by a set of pipes. It then flows to a wastewater treatment plant. Let us now understand the process of wastewater treatment. Okay, so first step, that wastewater is passed through bar screens. Pass through bar screens. So here diagrammatically I want to explain. Okay, this bar screen is just a screen. It is a screen like which is the large in which large objects like racks, sticks, can, plastic plastic packets, etc., which are non-degradable substance, are removed by in, are removed in this bar screens. Okay, so it's like a net-like structure. Okay, in that where the large objects stuck on the this screen and the water flow down in the tank. Okay, so just I want to here roughly I have drawn so that exactly bar screen, what is the main purpose of this bar screen, I want to explain. Okay, so here whatever the solid objects or large objects, this is removed in this first stage, that is bar screens. Okay, next next large objects are stuck here. Now the water flow, okay, that is sewage that is flowed into water, then goes to a grit and sand removal tank. Okay, this tank is grit and sand removal tank. Here, the speed of the incoming water, wastewater, okay, here speed, okay, that is the flow of water, okay. So whatever the speed of the water, speed of the incoming water, okay, wastewater is decreased, okay. Why? So that to allow sand, grit and pebbles, okay, sand, grit and pebbles to settle down, okay. So first it was like this, okay. Now due to the slow speed, now grit and pebbles settle down, okay. Next, the water is then now water is then from grit and sand removal tank, okay. Now it passed to the large tank. It passed to the large tank, okay, which is sloped towards the middle, which has a slope towards the middle. This slope, what happens? Solids like faces settle at the bottom and are removed with the scraper. Okay, solid waste, whatever, you know that due to sedimentation process, right? Whatever the heavier particles are there or solid waste are there, they will settle down, okay. And the lighter, that is oil and grease, that will be float on the water, okay. So here two things is there, that is solid waste which is settled down in the bottom, and oil and grease which is floating on the surface of a water, okay. Now we have to remove this also and this also, that is oil and grease and solid waste also, okay. So how it is removed? Upper, that is oil and grease, is removed by skimmer, okay. It is removed by skimmer, and with the scraper the solid waste is removed, okay. Next, now both are removed, right? That is oil and grease, solid waste also from a large tank. Now the water remain in this without this and this is called clarified water, is called clarified water. So the waters cleared here, okay. This clarified water named, why? Because it's look like clear, because much of the impurities or contaminants are removed away. So this, on this stage, this water is called as clarified water, okay. So water is removed separately, and the sludge, okay, that is solid material, okay, that solid material, okay, whatever the solid like faces settle down at the bottom and are removed with a scraper, right? This is called sludge, that is called sludge. So that sludge is removed, okay. So here clarified water and sludge. So here clarified water and sludge is separated from each other. Okay, now this sludge is transferred to a separate tank where it is decomposed. It is decomposed by anaerobic bacteria. Anaerobic bacteria means without oxygen or absence of oxygen, this bacteria can grow, right? So, this anaerobic bacteria decompose the sludge material, whatever the matters are present, they will attack on that and they will decompose that, and due to this decompose by the anaerobic bacteria, what will happen? The biogas will produce. So in this process the biogas will produce. Okay, so this biogas can further used as a fuel, okay, or to produce electricity. So this can be used in this purpose. Now it is about the sludge, okay, but in the same way from that large tank, clarified water is also separated. That is separated from the sludge, right? So this is about the sludge, okay. Now we will see what happened to the clarified water. Now, to clarified water, air is pumped into the clarified water. Okay, air, okay, is pumped into the clarified water. For what purpose? To help aerobic bacteria. To help aerobic bacteria to grow. To grow. Okay, so air, this air, what is doing this air, whatever the aerobic bacteria are present in the water, still in a clarified water aerobic bacteria are present, that is enhance, or this air, due to this air, this will again grow. Okay, this will grow. Then what happen? Then bacteria will consume the waste present in this, that is human faces or food, water or soap, other unwanted material still remaining in the clarified water. Whatever the still remaining in the some impurities, still it will remain, that all will come the consumed by the bacteria. Okay, now after several hours, the suspended microbes, whatever the microbes was, okay, suspended microbes settle at the bottom of the tank. They will settle at the bottom of the tank and as activated sludge. Okay, the water is then removed again. Here, see, two separation is there, water here and the activated sludge is here. So water will removed. So water will removed, okay, and the sludge will get separate. Okay, so the water is then removed from the top, right? From the top the water will remove, okay, and the water is removed. Now whatever the activated sludge, that is sludge, it is also dried up, okay, by a sand drying bed. You know now that sand absorb the water. So what in a on the sand, the sludge will sprayed over, and after a few minutes water will get absorbed and you will get the dried sludge. Okay, so this dried sludge can water can remove from them by sand drying beds also or by machine. Then this dried sludge is used as a manure, retaining organic matters and nutrients to the soil. Okay, you know the manure where it is used in a farm. Now the treated water. So all the treatment has done. Okay, now this treated water has a very low level of organic materials and suspended matter. Now it is discharged into sea, river or ground. Okay, so in this way the waste water, first it is treated and then only it is discharged into sea, river or a ground, so that there should not be any pollution, and especially waterborne disease should not occur. That's why this treatment of water is very, very important. So this is I have explained you. So this is I have explained you in a flowchart diagram, so that easily what is the process is going on in the wastewater plant, easily you can understand. Okay, so once we will revise again so that we will get a recap also. Okay, so first in the plant, when wastewater is coming, it's first it is passing through the bar screen. It is passing through the bar screen. Here what happened, the large particles, generally they are non-degradable substance that will be stuck on the screen only. Okay, and the left water will flow to the next tank, that is called grit and sand removal tank. Okay, here the main thing is speed. The speed of the water here maintained slow, so that the pebbles or a grit that will be settled down in the bottom. After that, here the pebbles and the big stones that will be separate, again the water will flow to the large tank. Then in a large tank, what happened? In a large tank, the solid materials, solid waste that will be settled down, and oil, grease, this type of things will float on the water. Both the things will removed, that is oil and grease will removed with this skimmer, and solid waste will be removed by scraper, right? Now the water obtained from this tank will flow in another tank, and sludge, that is solid waste which is settled down in bottom, that will pass to the another tank. Now this water is called clarified water. Now this water will call clarified water. It look clear, that's why it is called clarified water, or it looks clean, that's why its name came, that is clarified water, but still there is impurities. Okay, next sludge is passed to the another tank, where anaerobic bacteria decompose this organ this anaerobic bacteria will decompose on the material present in sludge, and due to that biogas will produce, which can used as a fuel or to use to produce the electricity also, it is used. Okay, Next, this clarified water, in this the air is passed so that whatever the aerobic bacteria are present in this water, they should grow, and when they will grow, they will consume all the waste thing which is present in the clarified water, that is human waste or food waste or soap and other unwanted materials still which remaining in clarified water. Okay, so they will feed on that, they will consume that. Okay, after that, again, the after several hours, the suspended microbes settle at the bottom of the tank. Okay, that will called activated sludge, and the water will be on the top. This water will be removed, and activated sludge will be removed. This activated sludge is dried on sand drying bed or by machine, and then that dried sludge is used as a manure, and it can be used in a farm. And water, treated water. The treated water has a very low level of organic material and suspended matter which is discharged to the sea, river, or ground. So, this is all about the waste water treatment plant. So, we have discussed about the process at the wastewater treatment plant. So I have explained you through the diagrams, okay, in a simple way. The real images is given in your textbook, that is bar screen images here, okay. Then grit and sand separations are here. This grit and sand removal tank, and next is a large tank. Okay, so this is the real images of the wastewater plant. So I hope you have understand exactly what is the process uh, going on in the wastewater treatment plant. Okay, so we will see in the next class.